Hi, my name's Mel Phadthare. I'm a climate change consultant with a company called ECO, which is based in London. And I work around the world with governments and communities to design climate change solutions. So that means we address things like water issues, energy, food, green jobs, waste and circular economy, and all of that kind of stuff. And I absolutely love it. I've been doing it for about 20 years. So right now I'm working on projects in Jamaica, Guyana, Bhutan, Cambodia, and obviously can't go there at the moment because of COVID and the pandemic, but normally I would be going to these countries. So hopefully we'll be able to get out there again and work with these communities to find the best solutions, because the climate is changing and it's not going to stop. So we have to keep looking for better and better solutions. I'm from Australia originally. You can hear my accent. I'm from Sydney. So I grew up surrounded by beautiful Australian wildlife, and that inspired me to adopt a career in environmental management. There are lots and lots of jobs in this field now, so lots of new and exciting roles. And the barriers that I did face when I was young, because it was a scene dominated by male engineers, I suppose, that's really flipped on its head. That's totally changed now. You can do almost anything you want to do if you put the work in. So I think that there's still, been some barriers, some gender pay gaps and things like that. I call it out, I address it, I choose to challenge, and I also don't conform to any one lifestyle. I decided to travel. I decided not to marry and not to have kids because I wanted a different type of lifestyle that suits me. I'm all for people choosing what's good for them. So long as you're happy, healthy, and you don't harm anyone else, it's all good. Why is International Women's Day important? Well, this is the third year I've been with Copthall on this theme, and I think that we have to keep fighting the fight, basically. We need more representation. On the projects I work on even, a lot of them are in developing countries. They have different normative behaviour and different legal status sometimes, for women to own land and have labour rights and things like this. But even in the UK, we still face, gender gap here and some discrimination. So I think it's important to remain polite, but also to call out behaviour and practice that is not equal, that doesn't give us equity and opportunities that others have. So that would be my message to you. I think over the years there's been a lot of women in science who have been snubbed and not given the full accolades of their merits. I want to give you one example because I live in Cambridge. So another hat that I have on is I work at a research institute called the Global Sustainability Institute with Anglia Ruskin University. And there I work in an area called risk and resilience, and we look at environmental and climate risk and what that means and how we can make better solutions and decisions, But in Cambridge, as you know, it's like a hub of academia. A lot of bright people have come out of here, a lot of Nobel winners, including the men who discovered DNA, who have a plaque on one of the walls, the Blue Heritage plaques. Crick and Watson, and they were awarded a Nobel Prize for that. What's less understood and what is still not on the wall, and I have written a letter to the council to try and change this, is that it was actually Rosalind Franklin, female scientist, who discovered parts of the double helix of DNA, and you can't be awarded the Nobel once you're dead. It's one of the few awards where you can't do that. So I think we still have to fight for recognition for women of the past who blazed a trail for us and done remarkable work in really challenging circumstances. And we have to blaze a trail for ourselves and those ahead coming behind us. So that means having voice, having agency, and stepping up when you see something's not quite right. But as I say, ladies, there's tons of opportunities in environmental management field, whether you want to be a scientist or an applied scientist like me. I'm happy to talk to any of you later on if you'd like to know more about that. Have a wonderful celebration. Celebrate your achievements as women. And I look forward to hearing more about how the day's gone. Bye.